Make sure you like and you subscribe to this channel, and by doing so, you are giving Tia Tiara the permission to read your energy in more detail and more specifically to your story so that it resonates for you. So make sure that you check out my workshops coming up. The psychic workshop that helps you to develop your psychic gifts and abilities. The divination workshop that will break down certain divination techniques and different ways that you can divine with and without tools. The shadow work session, which will be exposing your hidden aspects within your shadow and how to go about shadow work. And the clairsenses course, which will teach you about the clairsenses, the 9 different clairsenses, and the ones that you have, and how to know you have them, how to hone in on them, and how to cope with them. So I wanted to go into more detail about the quick message that I gave about the subconscious and the astral travels and what's going on in the astral realm and in your dreams. So a quick refresher of what I was talking about. There is a lot of hostility going on in the astral realm and in your dreams. A lot of different hostilities and feelings about who you are and what you're worth and what you deserve and how you should value yourself. So your higher self is trying to get certain messages over to you and communicate certain things to you, and so are your ancestors and your guides. They're trying to speak to you too and get things to shift and change. But when there's a programming in your subconscious mind, it's as if it's a actual battle to change those programmings and those ways of thinking, your perspective to shift. So you have up certain walls that are keeping them out. It's like a blockage, and this is why you are having trouble remembering your dreams. And this is why you're having weird dreams with different messages that are hard for you to interpret, because these dreams are meant for you to interpret and not your subconscious, if that makes sense. So your subconscious never sleeps. Your subconscious is awake while you are dreaming. So this is why in the quick message I said it's a good idea to get into meditations during your waking life that have to do with reprogramming the subconscious mind. But not only that, because your ego is in your conscious mind, your ego could be blocking you too by not believing certain ways of seeing yourself and thinking, and it may be very well rebelling against what it is that you're trying to change and shift. So the messages aren't coming through clearly to you in your waking life, and they're not coming through clearly to you in your dreams because of that programming. So when you do the subliminal messages at night while you're sleeping, your subconscious never sleeps, and it starts to train your subconscious mind in a way that your conscious and your ego mind may not be able to do. Okay, let's look a little bit more into this. I want to see astrologically what else comes up. So we do have Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius sun or have Aquarius in your chart somewhere. Moon, rising. I'm hearing Venus, Mars. I'm also hearing Lilith in 12th house. And I also get from this Aquarius energy the rebellion against the mind, the rebellion in the mind. So you think a certain kind of way. You may think negative about yourself. You may see yourself as being someone not worthy or deserving of certain luxuries, or in your conscious mind, you feel like you are, but your subconscious mind doesn't believe that or agree with that. So we also got the second house and the first house. Of course, then that makes total sense because this is about how you see yourself. The first house is how the world sees you and how you see yourself in the mirror. And the second house is definitely about how you see value in yourself and how you see your self-worth. You also could be a Taurus or Aries. And this is just, there's just this battle going on between your higher self and your lower self about what it is that you are capable of, who you are, what it is that you're capable of doing, what you deserve, and just telling you that, you know, like, you're a fraud, you're not the real deal, you aren't good enough, you have done this and that, and this makes you not a good person. And then it would be a good idea to grab my book, This Authentic Self, 12 Days Challenging You to Self-Actualization and Reframing the Subconscious Trauma. So I also got Gemini and I got Scorpio. So you could need a transformation, a whole ego transformation or an ego death. I know that that sounds intense, but that is what it is. It is one thing, for one thing to begin, something has to end. It's the law of transmutation and alchemization. So you want to be able to shift one energy so another energy has to die. Okay, so ego transformation may be needed. The communication you have with yourself during your waking life is very, very important to how your subconscious mind sees you. So you may talk to yourself in a negative way, and your subconscious is picking up on these things that you're saying to yourself, regardless of if you mean them or if they are a reality. Some people are like, I'm just speaking what it is, I'm just being real. But your subconscious doesn't understand the difference between that and what you desire to be and how you desire to be and see yourself. So it's literally warring then. It's like, no. If you're all of a sudden like, well, I want to see myself as being an amazing person who's worthy and deserving of certain luxuries and benefits in my life, and then you turn around and you say, you know, I'm not worthy of it right now because I'm not doing this or that. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference. Your subconscious just knows what you're saying. What you want to be versus what you say that you are. So you have to speak in present tense. You have to speak, I am worthy, I am deserving, and not limit yourself in that way by speaking about what it is that you think is who you are. You literally have to shift the way you see yourself. You could be a Cancer. This could have been something you may want to dig into your shadow and dig into your childhood and look for the root of why you talk to yourself this way or see yourself this way. What did you do in your past? I have a chapter in the book about karmic situations, the karma that we've reaped, and you talk to yourself about that karma, and that's important to know that maybe you feel like you don't deserve certain things because of certain things you've done in your life in the past. I said that it could be these placements in Mars, okay, and it's just the Mars energy is coming up because it's literally a war going on between your subconscious mind and your guides, your higher self, your ancestors, and the messages that they're trying to get to you. They're trying to get certain messages to you with this Mercury energy, and you could be warring against it because your subconscious could be warring against it because you don't believe it. It's time to get into integration with yourself, reconnect with your subconscious, because that disconnect between your subconscious and your conscious mind is the reason why you're not remembering your dreams. This is why your dreams are blocked, and when you do remember them, they're really strange and hard for you to interpret because you're trying to interpret from the position of someone who's completely segregated from their subconscious mind, and your subconscious is where you dream. So your subconscious, so your higher self and these higher beings and your ancestors and your guides are trying to get messages to you through your dreams. And the only way they can do that is through giving you dreams that you will have to break down and have like a key to unlock how to see what they're saying, because your subconscious doesn't believe that. And if they want you to be able to believe it and to get the message and capture the message, it has to get past your subconscious. You get what I'm saying? One more message and I'll let y'all go. I wasn't here to hold you at all. I just wanted to get a little more in detail. So yeah, we still got the world coming out, which is the energy of the astral realm and this being where certain things are happening, and you can't control or be a participant in your astral travels because you're disconnected from your subconscious self. And in this there's another reality where you have abundance and blessings flourishing, and you're not being allowed to see this or witness this because your subconscious doesn't believe it, and you haven't been able to integrate to be able to get over there to see the beauty of what good things could come for you. What else is hidden in that world, that reality, is all the abundance of the ideas and the projects that you could have in your oasis, in your storehouse, in your database, that you can take in and be able to do something within this reality, because you don't quite believe that yet. Your subconscious doesn't quite believe that yet, that you can get that. A good way to do this and get into formation and be in alignment with those thoughts and those ideas and those inspirations is to meditate. You're going to really need to meditate and tap into self in your waking, while you're awake during the day, not just while you're asleep and at night. Okay? So like I said, I wasn't here to hold you all long. I just wanted to get that message across. I felt like it was very important to go into more detail about what you need to do in order to, and why this was going on. Okay? All right, collective. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.